Hello and welcome back to our number 2 video on YouTube.
Hi everyone.
Hello, I am Joshua and this is my lovely wife,
Christina. So we are back with our videos, and today we're very excited because we're going to start our journey in actually exploring the world of relationships. And it's awesome. I don't know if any one of you guys has heard of this book. We're going to be studying the book Getting the Love You Want.
By who?
By Harville Hendrick. This is a very amazing, intense, rich book, and it dives very deep in relationships. It's probably one of the better ones that's been ever written, I would say, on that subject. It's just my opinion. And we're very excited to grow with you guys. And what we're going to do is how it's going to look like is today is number 1 day, first week. So we're going to actually study each chapter once a week, I guess.
Once a week, yep.
And then we're going to discuss it with you, share some conclusions, some opinions, and also open it up for any of your comments and discussion. If you are currently in a relationship, or if you just love relationships and want to improve, we invite you to actually get this book and read it together with us. Or if not, even if you don't read this book, you will just benefit and get value out of just us sharing the main points about this book and what the theories are.
Yeah, and we will be going through this for the next 13 weeks, so from now until the end of the year. So feel free to follow along with us as we explore into this book and also open ourselves up vulnerably with you to just like really share and put ourselves out there, and also allow others to kind of be vulnerable with us as well. So feel free to subscribe and follow us. Excuse the background noise. We have an English bulldog that is pretty loud at times. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. So definitely follow us on our YouTube, on our Facebook. Or subscribe, however you do that, and then also feel free to message, comment if you have any questions or comments. He looked very afraid.
Sorry.
If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put them below.
All right, guys. So we're gonna just go ahead and jump in with no further ado. So today's first chapter of the book is called. Should have prepared this?
Yep, she's failing miserably right now. Baby, Lord have mercy. Let me help you here.
It's going to be the mystery of attraction.
Okay. The mystery of
attraction. Thank you. It's here. I got it.
Yeah.
That's why we need to read this book, you guys. Okay, so this is very exciting. What did you get out of this first chapter?
Exciting. Let me get you there. So exciting, guys. It's very exciting. Part 1. Okay, so first I want to start off because each chapter does start with a quote. So I am going to go ahead and read this quote for you guys. So, the type of human being we prefer reveals the contours of our heart. And this is a quote by Ortega Gasset.
This is exciting. So that means that you prefer the type of human that I am. So it reveals the contours of your heart.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. So, and going back to your question, what did I get out of this? So, if you... Oh, I saw you've changed your hair. I was like, what the heck is this? Anyways, sorry guys, distracted. So what I got from this first chapter, so first of all, it goes... the first chapter explains a lot of the science behind relationships and the different theories that there currently are, and it lists kind of the benefits and the downfalls in why these theories work or don't work per se, or just why they haven't been very effective in terms of being able to psychoanalyze why relationships kind of hit their little troubles or whatnot. So it just like really goes into they share 3 theories of romance. There's a biological theory, there's an exchange theory, and a persona theory. And
so right now we're talking about why we even attract your partner. So it's important to mention that, there's probably thousands of people you're going to see in your life, And probably out of the thousands of people you come across, of the opposite gender, only a few of them, if you really look back at your dating history, only a few of them you will have like this strong connection with, right? It's really wild. Have you ever thought about why specifically I'm really crazy about this guy? Why I'm like attracted to this woman, right? Because it's just interesting.
Yeah. So from the biological, I actually do want to kind of speak into this one at first, because even when it came to the biologic to courtship behavior, it talks about both men and women, that women look for specific traits in men that kind of have them be even interested in a man. So with them, it mainly goes to it's not necessarily looks that women go for. They look for
they do
a
go for
man.
looks
Well, in this theory,
right, like
it
tall,
starts. No, that's not that. So let me finish. The biologic theory is pretty much how a man can provide for the woman. Mm-hmm. So that's the main thing that women kind of look for. So they look for that.
But not just providing. It says also protecting and physical features. Yeah,
provide and protecting. It doesn't say.
It does mention it as well.
Okay, that's in the next one. But apparently we have different views. So, and then for women, for men, we look for a woman in her prime. That is like, we're just like looking to. What's a good word to say?
Fertile.
We're just looking for a beautiful, fertile woman that we can create a family with. So
so this is like the basic animal instinct. So almost every man that sees like a gorgeous woman that's in her prime is going to automatically be attracted to her. And any woman that sees a man who is potentially makes her feel like safe and that he's powerful, whether he's a provider or just like whatever the features are for you to be a provider for a man, that's what automatically attracts us. So that's just like a very basic instinctual, almost animalistic view of why men and women are attracted to each other. And by the way, we are in this
instinct, not animalistic.
Yeah. Okay, great. Well, I'm Ukrainian, so please forgive me for any transgressions when it comes to linguistics. Just what so. Anyway, so that's the first one. The second one, babe, you want to talk about the exchange theory? Or should I?
Go ahead.
So the exchange theory is pretty much we attract, that's a second way of how people mate, is they attract each other based on this very similar like status, whether it's physically or socially or financially. So it's pretty much, how you identify like she's a 10, she's an 8, whatever. So if you're an 8, you're kind of getting an 8 of a man, and that's kind of the exchange theory. So pretty much similar status financially, similar look, similar like social skills and stuff like that. So that's the second theory.
And then lastly, the persona theory. And this is going to be, you're going to look for a mate that helps your self-image. So you're going to look for someone who will boost your self-esteem, or I'm trying to think of what else it was.
Like, for example, a man that's not attractive but has money would look for a girl that's maybe younger than him and is really like gorgeous looking, even though she doesn't have it. So he compensates for what he doesn't have, like looks, for example. The same goes for like different kinds. So like you look for a partner to compensate what you don't have. Like some people who are like they don't consider themselves smart, for example, they would look for someone who is really intelligent because it helps them like complement that they are not smart, so that's the third theory, exchange theory.
And then lastly, and by the way, we are going to be doing our best to keep these videos short and brief and also to the point with you guys, so please bear with us as we continue to master our ability to provide an impactful message in
that's
a brief
concise
time.
Yeah, we're gonna get
anyways better. So the last two things that we are going to talk about that this chapter really touches upon is the old brain and the new brain. So this is just like really going to go into the aspects of Harville's theory of, and it just like really the basis, like he's giving you the science of how our brains work in terms of the old brain and the new brain. The old brain is what? Do you know what the old brain is?
I do, but I want you to share.
So that was my cue for her to do it, but I guess I'm doing it. So the old brain is going to be a lot of the memories of the past. So this is going to be the reptilian brain where you have those ingrained images, and whether it's like how your parents raised you, or just like all of the stuff that you have as a child growing up into your adulthood, and yeah, so these are going to be a lot of the things that are ingrained in you in your upbringing.
Okay, anyway, so what's the whole point of this? That none of these theories really explain why we really and truly fall in love. Because even though a lot of these theories have weight, and even though, you know, you can see how they might play out a certain role, it still doesn't really fully explain as I said, out of your whole life, you know, you go through thousands of people, and a lot of them might, you know, match biologically to you. They might match with the exchange theory. They might match with the persona theory. Yet only a few in the whole lifetime you truly fall in love with, and you truly connect that, you know, really strong bond and chemistry with. So this is a very interesting question, and what Harville Hendrick suggests is that there is more to it than these theories, that actually there's an imprint in our brain that remembers how our caretakers were. So the way we grew up, we have some of us father, mother, some of us just some, you know, caretakers, whoever it was, or older sister, brother. And we have created an imprint in my brain that's called imago in this book. And so this imprint actually creates a vision of our caretakers. So in life, he suggests that we look for someone who matches that image of both positive and negative traits. So this is a very wild and bold theory that some of you might agree with and some not, but he goes deeper into the book with explaining it. So we're going to go deeper into, discovering it. But I have to say that, no? Okay.
What? You have to say what?
Well, okay, we're running out of time, I think, on our video. So pretty much, yeah, this is the imago image. So he's suggesting that Joshua is my imago image and I'm his imago image. And just because your partner doesn't necessarily right away look to you as your dad or mom, we invite you to be patient and to discover with us, because it's more than just the look or the certain, you know, personality. It's actually how they make us feel and all the positive and negative traits. Mm-hmm. So it's very interesting, and we're gonna dive deep.
Yeah. So I know the last thing that would be the new brain. That's definitely something I skipped over. So really, the new brain is your conscious thinking. So it just really allows you to have access into what it is that you're currently going through. Like Christina is Christina, and I can actually distinguish who she is with my new brain. But my old brain says, she's just like my mom. She's just like my brother. She's just like whoever the heck she reminds me of.
So why, babe, let's share now our personal opinions. Why do you think we attracted each other?
Oh.
And why do you think we fell in love?
Why do I think we fell in love?
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, like I know for myself, I always heard the saying, "Oh, you'll know when you meet the right person." And I just thought that was a load of crap, because I apparently never met the right person until I met this woman. And for me, there was just there was a lot there. If you want to say the stars aligned for me. But, what's not to love? She's beautiful. She's amazing. And there's just a lot there that I was creating in a partner that you showed up as. Beautiful. So now it's just really being able to just to really break through those barriers that have me stopped in love, and that's what we're going through this book for.
Yeah, thank you, baby. So
you're not off the hook, so what's up?
Okay, I will say that I do believe, I have a spiritual approach to relationships and life in general, and I believe that actually when me and Joshua met, divine path have definitely like intervened, and he was the one for me. I believe that he was meant to be in my life. And so it's just, I think there's more to it than biology or anything else. I think that we meet a person in our life and we have this conscious relationships with, so we can grow spiritually. So a relationship, it's a mirror. It's an amazing mirror, and it's an opportunity for us to grow individually and together to create this beautiful unit. But what's the best thing about it is Joshua is my mirror in all the best ways and all the worst ways, and I'm able to actually see it clearly. It's sometimes when you're alone, you know, you kind of think you know your positive and negative traits, but really you will never know as much as you know inside of a deep, intimate relationship. So I'm very grateful for that. And yeah, I think we're gonna end here.
Yep. Awesome. So once again, don't forget to subscribe, follow, share this video, because we only get out there when you share.
Yeah, and please share with us, how did you meet your partner, and why did you think, yes, he or she is the one for me? Like, how did you know, like, they're the one, and why? Why do you think you picked them? And don't forget to hustle.
#hustle, baby.
Love you guys. Have a great week.